In today's video, I want to cover my new ICO investment. But before we get on to that, I do have to fulfill my promise, and that is to give away a free Ledger wallet. Surprisingly, I only got 9 comments on my video. I expected a bit more, but that's fine. I'm new, and I've got 100 subscribers. It's got me stoked, and it's motivated me to make more videos. So hit the likes and definitely comment on my videos. I will be giving out rewards here and there, and one of the 9 people that commented would definitely be getting a Ledger wallet. Just before I choose that winner, Simple Token. So Simple Token has come out on Ether Delta and it hit Binance on the first hour of trading. You can even see to my right, someone's made a video, 3 times profits with Simple Token on Binance and my Ether wallet. So it's true, in the first hour, the price just shot up and we were in profit right away. So I've made an Excel sheet to kind of highlight what happened. So I've invested 3.25 ETH, as you can see in the video. And with the 40% or whatever bonus that I got, I ended up with 16,956 Simple tokens. Now that roughly worked out at a rate of 0.00019 Ethereum, and at that time the Ethereum price was roughly 650 Australian. So my investment cost me about 2.1. I think it was a bit more than that. I think it was $2.2 thousand. And when it hit Binance, it was even a bit higher than this, but I was able to sell it at that price there, and I would have got that BTC for my 2,000 investment. The BTC rate on the day was $23,000. So this is what you end up with, and that's your profit. That profit, I mean, in the first hour, that's amazing. For a $2,000 investment, getting 9.5K profit is huge. Now, can you imagine this was a bigger investment? And usually I try and put in more money, but obviously you risk what you're willing to lose and what you've got on hand. So if this had been $10,000, we're looking at close to 40, 50K. So yeah, it's a great investment. It's still got room to grow. At the moment, it's trading at 24 cents US dollars I'm talking about. And sorry, I usually go by AU dollars because that's the way I've got it in my head. But anyway, it's not important whether you're dealing in Australian or US dollars. Just as long as you can work out your percentage growths, and as long as you're growing, that's it, you're winning. Let's announce the winner. I've gone on to commentpicker.com. So basically, it's just going to choose someone randomly from the 9 comments. Let's see who that is. Congratulations on the Football Hub. He didn't really comment on Simple Token, but he's a winner. Anyhow, get in touch with me and we'll move from there. So well done to you there. So today I want to talk about co-vesting. Co-vesting is something that has really fascinated me. This ICO, I believe, is definitely going to be a winner. Just remember my disclaimer, guys. I'm no professional. I'm not giving any professional trading advice or investment advice. You do this at your own risk if you do choose to move ahead. I'm only telling you what I see and what I'm willing to invest. And at the same time, I ask you to comment on this video, put down what your opinions are. If you see any red flags, let me know. I don't want to be investing in something where I can lose. I do all my checks on red flags and things like that, but 2 brains are better than 1. And the more people that put their brains into it and work together, we can actually come out, hopefully, millionaires, and we're all driving Lambos in a few months. Covesting is a revolutionary copy trading platform for crypto markets. Basically, you copy professional traders. So whatever investments they're doing, you're copying. And it gets into a bit of detail. So I'll tell you what it involves. Now, if you go to their demo platform, you can see what it's going to be all about. Basically, on the dashboard, you're going to see this, and your subscriptions will be at the bottom. You can search traders. A list of traders will come up, and you can see what percentage they've been earning, what they've been losing, what star rating they have. We've got Bobby Gates with 5 stars here, and he's got 122 followers. So this kind of allows you to make, that wise decision on who to invest in. And then you've got a message area. So I think you can message your traders and get ideas or whatever. You've got a news channel. So this is fantastic. This section will have all current news. And we do know now that news actually swings prices a fair bit. We've seen it yesterday. We've seen it the day before. Bitcoin's taking a bashing with the amount of media negativity towards it, about it being in a bubble, about it, congestion and fees, and they are issues. I don't disagree with that. They are issues, but the way they're bashing it, and then we've got Roger Ver, who also tries to bash at it and says Bcash is the real Bitcoin. And then, it's funny that congestion in the market is been at an all-time high, especially when Roger Ver's been promoting Bcash, and that Bitcoin.com guy got rid of all his Bitcoins. And then, unfortunately, Charlie Lee had to pull a stunt and sold all his Litecoins. It shouldn't have happened right now, and it caused a lot of fear in the market. But anyways, moving back to Covesting, you can have your own wallets, you can see your reports, and at the same time, you can see the market and see what's happening. It's got that beautiful trading view chart where you can even draw lines and things like that. I think this platform is fantastic. Another thing is support is going to be live 24/7. So you find yourself with, for example, exchanges, you get into a bit of issues with your withdrawal or whatever, and it's really hard to get in touch with support. So this is a different thing. You've got live support 24/7, and I think, this is definitely a platform where a lot of people are going to be taking their funds. And and another reason why I think it's a good idea is there are a lot of people that can't be full-time traders. I mean, full-time trading, like I do full-time trading, it requires a lot of effort, time, and you're doing 16 hours sometimes, and if you've got a job 9 to 5, it's really hard to get some trading into it. And if it is, I feel that you'll be overworking yourself. So your solution to trading or investing in cryptocurrency, you've got one option: either go on long-term, buy your coins, lock it up, or bring your coins here and let the traders trade your money, and you both cut the rewards. Now, in terms of reward breakdown structure, so how much profit does the trader, investor, and Covesting take? So with the investment, if you were to invest and say profit $1,000, 72% of that $1,000 comes back to you. So you'll make $720. 18% goes to the trader. So he'll make it $180, and Covesting take 10%, which is, about $100. So, you invest your coins, they do the trading. Now you're probably thinking, well, if I invest my coins in this trader, what if he takes off with my coins? Well, Covesting has already solved that issue. They've got segregated wallet. Your coins are not with the trader. It just copies his trading. And what happens is the trader's APIs from the markets that he trades at are directly connected to Covesting's platform, if he registers here, obviously. And then whatever he does, history is built. So, for example, if you want to invest in someone that trades in Bitcoin, Litecoin, and day trades them, well, you can put those preferences in, and the platform will show you a list of traders that have similar investment strategies or models. Now, I think I've covered everything on this platform. I'll go into the white paper, which is really important to be always looking at. So going through Covesting's white paper, this is the stuff that I picked up. They're going to have a peer-to-peer asset platform. It's like 1,000 traders all working for you. That's nice. Like, it's true. You can invest in a long-term trader as well as a swing trader as well as a short-term trader. That will bring you 3 or 4 different trade types, and you obviously choose what you want to invest, and you can stop it when you want as well. It's got an intelligence portal. In this intelligence portal, you're going to get ideas from professional traders, experts, educating the community, explaining how to invest, video tutorials, advanced tutorials for experts, and all that stuff. It's fantastic. I think you will learn a lot from this platform if you are a new investor. So if you're a 9 to 5 worker and you can't be on the computer every time, this is a fantastic platform for you because the traders will do the job for you. So you got liquidity aggregation. They'll pretty much get the best rates from all the well-known exchanges. And then you've got obviously the trading terminal. And now let's look at the summary. So for the ICO, it started on the 24th of November and it's finishing on the 24th of December. So we've got one more day. Again, I know I keep doing my videos really late. Seriously, I'm trying to fit in a lot of stuff. Maybe I've got to give up a bit of my trading, but at the same time, when you're making money through your trading, it's hard to kind of commit to something like YouTube, where at the moment I'm not making anything out of this. So I'm just kind of wanting to build a community and just get some ideas, and it's a fun thing to do for me at the moment. So it's like a hobby. The token name is COV, C-O-V, and minimum contribution is 0.1 ETH. Now they've got 20 million Covesting token limit. So that's the total supply right there. Any unsold tokens are going to be burnt, which is fantastic. It's a small total supply, similar to Bitcoin. And if this idea kicks off, I already see it as a good idea, but if it really, really kicks off, you're going to see high prices. Short term, I'd say $10 to $15. Long term, we could be in the hundreds. Now, how am I investing in this? Well, I'll be doing a short-term investment, go big, exit as soon as I get a bit of gain. Even ×2 is a good profit. The important thing is never to get greedy. So a lot of people get greedy. They want to make a lot of money. Yes, you might miss that big rise. That's up to you. I mean, you got to look at what you're willing to risk. Now, because I'm going to go heavy, I don't want to hold on for far too long. I'm no millionaire. But at the same time, I might leave a bit of coins in there, and that would be for long term. So what they do in their intro is they do a market analysis of how big all these other companies are and how the crypto market is also on the rise. Now, it's got 200 billion, which is ×3 that now. But I feel they've prepared this white paper before the big rises. So I'm just skimming through all this stuff. So here's the information about the profits and how it's distributed. 18% goes to the trader, 10% goes to the platform, and 72% goes to the investors. The platform commission of 10% will later be used for systematic buyback and burn programs. So basically they've got a buyback and burn program where the tokens that are unsold, they burn, and the buyback program is they're willing to buy back these Covesting tokens from you at whatever rate it is at the time. So even the holding on long term, I can assure you, pretty much you will not be in a loss, because them buying it back, they're obviously going to want to pay you more for what you invested. If this idea is not kicking off, then I don't think they'll even go with the buyback program. Why would they invest in a coin that's actually, or a complete idea that's losing? So I'm confident this one's going to rise. So pretty much the platform is going to set up a trading model, and you start the performance tracking from day one. So a trader can, you can see his trading history, and that's where you make your decision. Trading strategy, expected volatility in returns. You can even put a stop loss on how much you're willing to lose before you exit. This is all the trader info. Pretty much there are 4 simple steps: join, find top traders, follow, monitor, and control. That's it. The only thing, even if you're a 9-to-5 worker, is going to be that you monitor and control your investments. If you see a trader that's kind of starting to lose, you can kind of stop investing in him, and that's it. Your coins are not moving or in an investment at the time. Now, they got segregated accounts, so the trader does not have access to your funds. And you can also do this in an anonymous mode, so no one can actually know you. User privacy is very important to them. These are all optional choices that you can make if you do want to stay anonymous. And so, transparency is important. So they're telling us that when they start off, they're going to have manually traded models, and then later on, they're going to have algorithm trading strategies. So I think they might have an account on some of the exchanges, and then as the trader does his trading, they'll set up something where your tradings go through as well, and then later on they'll have algorithms where they don't even have to look at it, and it's doing it on its own. So they'll probably be working really hard at the start, but for them, they see this as a winning project, and definitely something that they're willing to put a lot of effort into, and I commend them for that. We went through the platform, data analysis, futures. That's all the stuff they're going to have on there, which is fantastic. Now, the Covesting trading token. Now, we've talked about their idea. We've talked about how your coins are in a segregated wallet, and there's no risk that way where the trader can just disappear. It's just basically choosing the right trader, and everything is done for you. But now let's talk about the tokens. So we get this idea, we get this project, but how does that drive this token's price up? Well, the good thing is that the maximum supply is 20 million, and then 1.5 million will be in the pre-ICO, and 15 million in the full ICO, and another 2.5 million will be shared between the founders of the Covesting platform. So that's locked up. Number one positive part is it's locked up in a smart contract for 3 months. And I think they're actually launching in about 3 months. So we're definitely going to have a rise before we have that fear of them crashing the market or things like that. But it's not even a big value to try and crash the market. It's not a Ripple. Ripple had a lot of tokens out there and they finally locked them up in escrow, so which is great. So that's a pie chart breakdown of how they're going to have it. I'll let you kind of look at that. The Covesting token growth. So members buy Cov tokens as a utility and they follow several trading models. The investor will get an initial amount allocated plus all profit converted into Cov. So the profit that the investor gets will be given in Covesting tokens. So value of token holdings will increase. Demand for Cov correlates with the copy trading volume at the Covesting platform. What that basically means is the more trading volume that this platform gets and the more people that register and investments start pouring into this platform, the more the price of this token is going to soar. So basically, the acquisition of a large number of participants on the Covesting platform is the basis for the growth of the Covesting token. So that's what it is. So what they're going to work hard on is acquisition of participants. They're going to try and get people to invest and come and trade. They're going to get investors to come and they're going to get traders to come provide their professional service, and everyone wins over here. Finally they say mirror trading in the successful mirror trading. So finally they say successful mirror trading in the platform will achieve many positive outcomes. Investors will make profit, model traders will be rewarded with success fees as well as reputation points, positive reviews and higher ranks. Successful trading will attract more investors to the ecosystem and positively influence the reputation of this platform and then the price of the Covesting token as well. Now in the financials, there's one thing that I kind of didn't like, and this is the entry of 2%. So they're going to charge an entry commission of 2%. Every time you put money into or deposit funds, cryptocurrency to your account, you get charged 2%. Now that's a fair amount of fee, to be honest. So let's say someone's investing $10,000. You're paying $200 out of your pocket just to get your funds in there. But if you're kind of keeping your funds in there, you got nothing to worry about and you only cash out, say, your profit. But if you're kind of going in and out every time, well, you're paying 2% every time. So that's a bit of a concern to me. But at the same time, it depends on the trader. Me, myself, if I was a investor in the platform, I'd just kind of start off with, say, 10,000 and just keep that cash there and just cash out your profits and leave your investments there. I think that's what they're doing. The reason why they're charging 2% is they don't want people to come into this platform and then move out the next day. So they kind of want to keep you in there. And, I guess that's fair to say in a way. But I think they cover what they're going to do with that 2%, that they will use the 2% and this 10% commission in the buyback and burn program. So they kind of want this percentage gains just so that they can buy back your tokens in the future for those that are willing to give it back to them, actually get paid to buy them, because they've obviously got to make something to buy these tokens back. So they've offered two scenarios, a conservative scenario and an optimistic scenario. So basically what they've said, that they estimate by 2020 that there will be over 5,000 active users and 50 million plus USD of capital replicating trades from model traders within the average deposit of 10,000 USD. So they're saying if every user roughly invests 10,000 USD times 5,000, they'll get 50 million capital in there. And they're saying they're expecting quarterly returns of individual crypto assets ranging from negative 90% to 2,000%, and the overall trend to be largely positive. However, we will take a medium growth factor of 60% growth per quarter. So they think they'll have 60% growth per quarter. And I didn't get this part, but it says we also calculate that only 70% of the total AUM will be involved in trading activity. I think AUM is, they got 200 customers. If each one chucks in $10,000, that's $2 million. So it's probably the total investment in there. Average profit being 60%. So pretty much they're saying from commissions, they'll make a profit of roughly $124,000. And obviously if they're profiting and it's rising, that's when they'll be offering that buyback option. And as well as, so obviously if they're making profit, we are as well. So they're only going to get 12%, the investors are going to get 72%, and then the traders are getting 18%. So it's a win-win situation. So in the conservative scenario, by 2019 quarter two, 3,000 users is what they're estimating, and $3 million in the platform. In the optimistic situation, they're saying by 2019 we'll have 9,000 users, and we're looking at 15 million in quarter two, that is. So 15 million in the platform. Look, I think this idea is fantastic. It's definitely going to grow. I mean, this optimistic scenario is not something that just comes out, boom, out of your head. It's a calculated, and again, it's obviously an estimation. So it's not definite that this will happen. But an idea like this, if they do the right thing and push forward with their roadmap, I see this actually possible. There's a lot of people I hear on Facebook and Twitter and forums. Everyone panics when there's crashes like yesterday. Everyone regrets not investing in a coin that rises. We had Verge rising 800%. And so if you've got traders that kind of know their stuff and they're doing their thing and you're just that investor, well, you're winning definitely. In stage one, they had 0 to 1 million COV selling, 800 COV for 1 ETH. You had a 35% discount. Then it lowered to 720 in stage 2. So 680 in stage 3, and then 640 in stage 4. That's where we're at now. So get in now, 640, it's nice. That's the use of funds, 40% to the development team, 25% for marketing expenses. So on their tech stuff, they've got 30%, and then 5% for legal and compliance fees. Now, exchange listings. This is what everyone usually wants to know with ICOs. We do know ideas like Blockcat is a fantastic idea, but they're struggling to get onto a major exchange, and that's what's kind of crumbled its price. If you're a long-term holder, there's no issues, but if you're a short-term or mid-term investor, then it's a bit of a worry at times, I guess. Covesting is actively working to list COV tokens in leading crypto exchanges. We will become traded on crypto exchanges shortly after the ICO. Now, some people say shortly and then they kind of drag it. I hope they are, they do actually mean shortly, and they're actually working with that stuff right now. They've got Bitfinex, C2C, which I haven't heard of, Bittrex, and HitBTC listed here. Now, that does not mean that they're the 4 that they're trying to get on, but obviously they would have contacted them as well as, Binance and all these other ones. So I do believe Bittrex is coming, and that's the one that we all want. Bitfinex lately has been just a bit of a worry for a lot of people. But yeah, this is their roadmap. 2017, quarter one is when they kind of came up with a concept design and research. So they started this year, and then now we're at this stage where we're doing the ICO stuff, and they're doing their testing and mirror trading, and then exchange listing in January, and then in March we've got a beta launch, and then investors can replicate. So in May we'll have more improvements, and then July another beta version of the trading terminal, and let's see. So there's going to be a bit of stuff happening next year, and just the exchange listing I think is going to drive the price, and then in March we're going to see a lot more when the beta's launched. So it will definitely move the price up. The team. Now that's another important thing to look at. The team, I've gone through a bit of the team. Dimitrij, he's the CEO and founder. Now he's worked at Seb Bank and Saxo Bank for a number of years. Saxo Bank is a big bank in Denmark, and it's been around since '92. I did a bit of research, and so he has worked for a reputable financial institution and has 12 years experience in dealing with various assets and classes. So you can click on their LinkedIn and then go through their LinkedIn. He's got a bit of experience, which is fantastic, man. And then, similar to all these other guys, Tim Voronin, you can go through his. This guy's actually a lecturer at Cambridge Uni. At the same time, they know what they're doing. They're not. They bring experience from all these businesses. We got JP Morgan. I just hate seeing that bank there. But anyways, and then I think this is the guy that's from JP Morgan. So we've got a few advisors as well. We can go through. I haven't gone through all of these people, to be honest. I mean, for me, it's just about seeing one or two people, and mainly the idea. And the team is strong. There's two or three guys that have had a fair bit of experience, so it's not a quick cash grab where they kind of scam people. So if we go to their Twitter page, they're starting to get a bit of followers, 4,000 followers. Covesting token with feasibilities. There we go, January 20th. I just saw this right now. January 20th, Covesting will be listed on HitBTC. That's number 9 cryptocurrency exchange in the world. So that's good news already if it is launched on the 20th. And that's what, I don't know when we get our tokens exactly, but if we do get them on that same day, well, you know what's going to happen with the price, don't you? So there you go, guys.